Hello, welcome to On Trail. Today we're going to learn about a pretty special event on the On Trail calendar, the Wendigo. And here to tell us all about it is Cameron Dubé. Welcome to On Trail.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about the Wendigo Ultra Marathon.
I had the chance to participate in similar events in the United States, namely the Arrowhead and the Tuscobia. And I came home thinking, I think we have the opportunity to do something like this here in the Ottawa Valley. And away it went from there.
What makes this race stand out?
It's an ultra marathon that's self-supported, and it takes place in the Ottawa Valley through the rolling farmlands and forests in the area. It starts and finishes in Cobden, Ontario, which is right on Muskrat Lake. It's about an hour and 20 minutes west of Ottawa. And we have, fortunately, we have the rail trail, which has been reclaimed and refinished in about the last 6 years. It finally got done. And the Algonquin Trail, as it's known, stretches from Smiths Falls all the way north of us here, west of us here, into Deep River, and making its way towards Mattawa and then eventually towards North Bay. So big picture, if I was to jump ahead 10 years, I'd love this event to be the full 300-kilometer length of the Algonquin Trail. But right now we use what we have, and what makes it super unique in that it is literally long, flat lines that you're riding, upwards of 200 kilometers if that's the category that you join.
And there's a 50 and 100 kilometer option as well.
Each of the different categories have specific rules and gear requirements that you have to prove in person with me, and we both sign off on it once I've seen it, and then you're good to go. For a lot of them, they certainly appreciate a lot of the gear that they have with them once they're out on the trail for 10 hours, 15 hours, 25 hours in -20 or colder.
Tell us about those special requirements.
So the way it works for the 50K, they start at 7 a.m. in the morning. They start in Cobden on the rail trail and they head east to Renfrew. So 25, I think it's 27 kilometers actually. It's actually a 54K. So 27 kilometers, they make their way to the arena, the Mattaway Arena in Renfrew. It's their checkpoint, literally. It's a volunteer there with a table, some cold water, some hot water, and maybe some muffins for them. That's it, because they're supposed to be doing it on their own food and fuel and water and everything. They turn around and they come back. So it's an out and back. They need to be blinking in the front and the back because it is open to skidoo traffic as well. This is a groomed Ontario Federation of Snowmobilers Club. Shout out to them as well for allowing us to be on it during their peak seasons. So big lights front and back for safety purposes. 10 square inches front and back of reflective material is a minimum. The rules of the trail apply, just like anything else. Stop signs, ride on the right. A mirror's a really good idea. They need minimum 2 liters of water that won't freeze. In the 100, you need to have a sleep system with you. So a winter rated sleeping bag. So for the 100, it's down to a -10 Celsius, I believe I have on my rules here, with a sleeping foamy pad that you need to show me. You need a bivy bag, and you need extra layers with you. You need extra batteries and light power with you as well, because for the 100K, they can be out at a minimum. I think the fastest time's around 6.5 hours, and the longest times for the 100K are close to 15 hours out there. Wow. Conditions pending, right? If it's hard and fast, people are rolling at 15, 20K an hour, but if we have soft, new snow, you're crawling or you're walking with your bike. And for the 200, it's all of that, plus a warmer sleeping bag, so minimum -18 Celsius. And you also need a winter-proven cook system with you as well. So you need a stove, fuel, and a pot with you in case you need to get more water.
Wow, this just sounds like the most adventurous race imaginable. Who is this event for?
So it's really for the person who is willing to accept the challenges that lay ahead of them, do their research about it, practice, right? That's a big one I push, is get out there with the gear and suffer on your own for a little bit and make sure everything you have works. Make sure everything you have is at the ready, and it's a system that you're going to develop so that if anything is going on, you know how to fix it before it gets worse. That's what I really like seeing with people coming out of this. They're like, wow, I did great. Maybe I finished, maybe I didn't, but I know what I'm going to do next time. And I know what I'm not going to do next time. Right. So lots of learning happens, and it's an incredible feeling to see people come across the finish line, which is at the Whitewater Brewery. So it's a really nice finish for a lot of people, and a chance to sit down and chat about the adventure too. They basically give me the key to the place to open up at 3 a.m. on race day so I can get things
Wow.
going. They stay open very late for us past their bedtime as well. So a huge shout out to them, and they provide prizes and that sort of thing as well, right? So not to mention fantastic drink at the end if people want, and food too. They are the number one supporter and sponsor that we've had since day one, which is pretty fantastic. The township, Whitewater region, so which we're based out of, and the county of Renfrew, they're always 100% for it. They love the event, and
Where can people find out more?
the Facebook pages are probably the most accurate, along with Instagram. So Instagram is Wendigo_Ultra. And then on Facebook, you can find us too. It's the same. We have a blog spot, Wendigo Ultra at blogspot.com, which I update. I keep it fresh, but I don't pump a lot of information into there. I'll use Instagram or Facebook mostly.
All the best to you. Good luck with it.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate this.